Welcome back. An important aspect of SEO is having a well-organized website structure. Think of a site structure as how the web pages are all linked and connected. It's also how a visitor navigates through the website. You consider the structure when first creating a website, or you may be on a team task with overhauling an existing website structure. Many large companies have entire departments focus on website architecture and user experience. Even if you're on a team with experts, it's important to understand how website structure affects SEO. Site structure generally falls under technical SEO. A smaller business may have 10 pages. This is fairly easy to structure. However, if it's an e-commerce business with thousands of products, the organization can get complicated. Overall, a good site structure is hierarchical, which means web pages fall under and are associated with another web page. For example, e-commerce sites often organize products into a hierarchy using product categories. Visit a home improvement website and you'll encounter categories such as hardware, electrical, and plumbing. In general, the hierarchy should be a flat structure. As a best practice, every page should only be 3, maybe 4 clicks from the homepage. From a technical perspective, the Google crawlers should have no issue moving from page to page and understanding the flow of the site. From a user's perspective, the web page should be easy to use. Think about your own experiences on a website. Have you ever been on a website and found it difficult to navigate, or maybe just plain confusing? With good site organization, that shouldn't happen. There are a few reasons to plan out a website structure. The first is that it assists the search engine crawlers. Remember, the primary way the Google crawlers discover a new or updated web page is through links from other pages. So if you create a page that has no links to it, it could take longer for Google crawlers to discover it. There's another way crawlers discover web pages, and that is through a sitemap, which is particularly important for larger websites. You'll learn more about sitemaps later in the program. Another reason is for a consistent and readable URL structure. Remember, the URL is the address of a web page. It's the best practice to have clear URLs. Website visitors may be intimidated by extremely long and cryptic URLs that contain few recognizable words. Additionally, remember that a URL may be displayed in some form in a Google search result near the document title. Potential customers may read it before actually deciding to click on the search result. A third reason to plan out a website structure is for the improved user experience. If a user has trouble navigating a website, it's likely that they'll leave. This increases your bounce rate. Remember, a bounce is a percent of visitors that view one page and then leave the site. A high bounce rate means that even when users come to your website from search, they tend to leave without converting into customers. Let's discuss a few tips to consider when creating a website structure and navigation. One tip is to use https:// whenever possible, and ideally for every URL on the website. HTTPS is an internet communications protocol that protects the integrity and confidentiality of data between the user's computer and the site. When you create a web page or a website with HTTPS instead of the older HTTP, it provides protection to your website's user connection regardless of the site content. Another tip is to create a navigational page for users. A navigational page is a simple page on the website that displays the website structure. It usually consists of a hierarchical listing of all the pages on the site. Users may visit this page if they're having problems finding pages on the site. While search engines will also visit the navigation page, it's mainly aimed at human visitors. A third tip is to show useful 404 pages. A 404 page is a URL that tells the user that the web page does not exist. Occasionally, a user will come to this page either by following a broken link or typing in the wrong URL. Creating a custom 404 page for the website kindly guides visitors back to a working page on the website. This can greatly improve a visitor's experience. Consider adding a link back to the homepage or links to popular content on the website. A fourth tip is to make your website navigation Google crawler friendly. To help Google find all pages on a site, make sure that the pages are reachable by following links through the site's navigation. For an e-commerce website specifically, the product category page should link to the subcategory pages and then to the product pages. Website structure may seem simple, but it can get complicated, especially as you are adding more pages to the website. A little work before creating the website can avoid challenges, such as a disorganized website with pages not being crawled by the Google bots. As a digital marketer, you may find yourself reorganizing a website. Maybe they didn't consider the site structure when first creating the website. You'll be a big help to them.